Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amsid and today we are turning in 15 sets of the Samurai's Eye. Now I did this video about, I want to say 10 months ago in 3.9 in Metamorph. And it's really just a fun one. The nice thing about a lot of these gambles, these corruptions, these divination card tournaments is that you can kind of redo them a lot and get totally different results and get some really interesting things. You know, we might get like a crazy Watcher's Eye jewel here that we didn't get before. So I thought this would be a fun one to redo. So this is our 2.0 version. I think the last time I did 10. So today we're going to do 15. In terms of price checking, going to be really difficult at this point in the league. Anybody who's online, well, not many people are online right now in the Heist league. So we'll try and price check them. I know some of the mods off the top of my head that are good, but I'm sure there's tons of other mods that are not as good. You know, I'm not a perfect price checking machine. I don't know every single build. I don't know every single mod, but we'll certainly try our best here. And then at the end, you see we have 1 5-stack in the end, and for the next 3 videos, I'm going to be turning in 1 stack of Gift of Azeroth. I have 3 stacks of these. These are really hard to buy. I was going to do a full video on them, but they are really, really hard to come by these days. So I was only able to acquire 3 stacks. I think there's only like at any given time maybe 7 or 8 of these cards online in general, and they range in price dramatically. So not ideal. But for these, I paid about 10x a stack. And for these, which is really the main focus here, I paid 1.5x per card, give or take, maybe a little less, but roughly 1.5x per card. So the total investment was 67.5 Exalt orbs. Not my biggest gamble, but I think has very incredibly high upturn swing. It's going to be hard to sell some of these Watcher's Eyes at this point in the league, but it's not impossible. I did sell one the other day from my build. I just recently sold it. So it's not impossible, but I think really it's just cool to see the results. So without further ado, let's jump right in and see what we get. I will do my best to price check these as we go along. First one. Lightning damage while affected by Leash's energy shield, and movement speed as Grace is actually not as bad as one might think. Let's see. Movement speed as Grace, yeah, about 2x. How much is lightning shield energy? 20 chaos. So this will probably be like a 2 or 3x jewel. Ooh, physical conversion while hatred. I think I got one of these jewels earlier in the league. I think I might have gotten one during yeah, okay, so it's like a 4 or 5x jewel. So this one, we're about probably break even if we were to sell these. This is assuming these all sell. If we were to sell this, we'd probably about break even 5x, maybe make a little bit of profit. But again, we have to make 4.5 exalts per jewel to make our money back, and then everything on top of that's profit. So this would be like probably on the line if we were to sell it. Life recovery from blast while affected by vitality is garbage, I am sure. Yeah. Anger conversion and blast charge, another flask jewel. I'm just curious. I feel like I've never seen this mod before. Okay, it's like a 50 chaos mod on its own. And how much is anger conversion? Like 1 or 2x together, 1, but it's not gonna be worth 60x, no way. So this is probably about like a 2x jewel. Blind while affected by grace, recovery rate. No, this doesn't seem like a good one. There is a malevolence option that we want, but it is not this one. Blind, I'm just curious. Yeah, it's like nothing. Okay, so this is probably like a 1x jewel. Non-channeling skills have a total mana. Have I? Blind while affected by prison is just like a nice little tack on, but it's not. Yeah, it's like a 40c mod by itself. Okay, so this is probably the worst one we have yet. I've never seen that mod before. I've never gotten a jewel with that mod, or a Watcher's Eye with that mod. Interesting. I didn't know that was an option. There's so many options that you never know. Chaos resistant while affected by period elements. It's not horrible, right? Crit multiple with anger. That seems like one of the good anger ones. Okay, it's like a 1x jewel mod by itself. Okay, so maybe like 2x for this jewel. 2 to 3x. I don't think that anyone who's using Purity of Elements is using anger. Certainly could be wrong about that. Again, I don't know every single build, but my inclination is that this would be not an ideal combination of mods. Vitality, physical damage taken is cold damage while affected by period of elements. Let's see. I mean, the life recovery while vitality, we already got that one. That's not very good. Okay, so it's like a 1x jewel. So far we are certainly in the red. If assuming these jewels will all sell, we're in the red so far. Ooh. Maybe not anymore. Wink, wink. Okay, so that's like a 5-6x mod by itself is the conversion. This is the jewel that a lot of people will roll for their aura stackers. What about these together? 100x. This one I'm gonna pull open the website because this is a double wrath jewel. The discipline. Okay, let me see if I set it to. I want any, and I want shown in the last week. 14x 3 days ago. What about set this a little longer? Let's set this to 2 weeks. It's like a 14 to 20x jewel. Okay, nice. So that's a pretty good one. This is the best one yet. I'm gonna move this one over here because it's a little special, but not bad. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. This is not a good one. Okay, this is the worst one so far. It's almost so bad I want to leave it singled out. Energy, lightning damage leaches energy shield and physical damage now. Doesn't seem good, but it might be. It's like an X for that mod. And how much is this mod? Yeah, it's probably like an X for the jewel. I know that I know that I'm doing a lot of individual mod rules. It's like it's hard to say what, you know, is a determination and a wrath jewel going to be good together? Probably not. You kind of have to make a judgment call. Purity of Fire and Grace. I mean, theoretically that could work on an aura stacker, but I mean, come on, like this is terrible mods. You know, it's like you have to kind of make a judgment call. So a lot of the time, I think the best way to do it is to start by looking at each mod individually and then taking it from there. So let's see. 13% chance to recover 10% of mana when you use a skill. I haven't seen that clarity mod either. The poison while affected by malevolence is a nice little touch. You could use it on like BV. So yeah, it's like a 70C mod. Okay, this is probably like another like 1x jewel. Clarity and Malevolence. I don't know if there are any builds that use Clarity and Malevolence. Consecrated Ground. Ooh, the Zealotry mod. Okay. Lightning damage while affected by Purity of Lightning. Okay, let's check the Lightning mod first. Nah, like 60C. Consecrated Ground. I thought this was one of the good ones. No. Oh, it's the other Zealotry mod that you want. Right. It's the crit one. I'm curious how much these actually are together. I'm guessing there's not many. Okay. There's no way this is 12x. That guy's just not going to sell that. Okay. Ooh, Pen. Unaffected by elemental weakness. So let's check the Pen mod. Oh, okay. Man, these Watcher's Eye prices are a lot lower than I was expecting. This is probably like less like a 60C jewel. Okay, that's the Malevolence mod you want. And we got the Zealotry crit one. I wonder... How much is this mod worth on its own? Okay, I wonder if these are good together. Nothing. So yeah, this is the Malevolence mod that you want. So this is a 7 to 10x jewel. So we made our money back on this one, assuming it were to sell. I'm curious, does anyone run Zealotry and Malevolence? Probably not, right? But I am curious. Again, please correct me in the comments on stuff like this. Like, I'm happy to be proven that there are builds that use these things. I'm kind of basing it off of what I can sort of think about. Oops, I forgot to D&D. So nothing a week ago. What about 2 weeks ago? Nope, nothing. I will D&D. Sorry about that. So this is like a solid 7 or 8x jewel. We got one more. Our first triple jewel. Is this a triple jewel? Yeah, it is. And it's like the 3 poop tier mods. Evade attack hits. Yeah, not good. And these are both, I mean, there's no chance there's another jewel like this. Yeah. But these are really not good. Unaffected by bleeding. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. It's like an X. But not great. Okay, so this was the best one. Or sorry, these two were the best ones. So all in all, we definitely, assuming all these were to sell, we certainly did not make 67x backs. If I had to guess, we were to sell every single one of these jewels, we'd probably make like, I want to say 25 to 30x if these were all to sell. So we still lost our money there. And now for the cherry on top, let's trade this guy in. Oh shit, this could be a good one. Oh wait, it's got double temp chains. I didn't even realize. Fuck. I'm curious how much the Aura Gems is though. Aura Gems, yeah, I was gonna say Aura Gems might be really good, but double temp chains that's just a total wash. But Aura Gems, that seems good. I don't remember what I used to socket in here. So but he's got double curse, so that's not gonna be the same. Let's see. Up to a week ago. Sorry, I forgot to set it to online. This is literally the exact same pair of gloves that we have in there, 10x. So it seems like it's probably just going to sell for a normal pair of Asinauts, which is nice because like at the very minimum you have these and they can sell because it doesn't come with an implicit. So okay, so like you always make your money back at least a little bit, I guess there. Maybe because that guy's been offline for a while, I could get away with selling these for 15, but probably closer to 10. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll catch you in the next one. I've got some other gambles planned, so stay tuned. I've got some other videos coming up as well discussing Endless Delve. When Endless Delve's over, I'll sort of do the post-mortem. I've already done the initial discussion, as well as some other videos coming up prior to 3.13. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, and I'll catch you in the next one.